Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How you guys doing? Hey, fella, how you doing, brother?
All good.
Well,
Oh,
do you want to giggle right here? Do you want to giggle before we start the whole type of thing?
yeah, why not? I like giggles.
I like how we say host, owner, Drew. Okay, right? And then you got co-host, okay, co-host, Philip. I'm basically calling myself something out of the dirty books here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a host. Damn, I should have went with the first beginning. Owner, host, Drew. So that would have made more sense. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just checking the Instagram very quickly. I might have to sort out the Instagram because it's not working. It's not working. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live. Thank you for the likes, guys. Do me a favor, shout out. Thank you to the viewer. Let's get this live nice and shout out and bring in today. We are literally with good news and some fine news and some many news. Okay. I think I just better just click on and do my usual thing, and it fell.
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
All right then. Okay then. Let's get the ball on the road, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to a Brew with a Drew Entertainment DNTV channel. You know what you gotta do. Sit down, shut up, and drink your coffee. Now, I'm only joking. Don't shut up. Enjoy the laugh with me. Enjoy them coffee. Grab your coffees, grab your can of Cokes. Do not drink alcohol, but it is an evening, so it's about 8 o'clock, really. So grab you wherever you can. Kids don't do alcohols, drugs, or any bad things. Just go on GTA and go on there and have a laugh. Hey, it's literally time for that moment. Dip your biscuits, have a good dip, enjoy the show. You're live with me and Philip, who is a pain in the butt. I'm not
I am
gonna
indeed.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. He's a brilliant pain in the butt. Simple, coldfact.com. Pain in the
You're
butt.
just upset because you got to drink monkey poo.
I know. Don't you get started on with the drinking monkey poo. Everyone's gonna laugh at me once I drink that monkey poo, but you're joining in with me. You're not getting out of this.
I actually want to dip into having a go at.
You want to dip in, do you?
I,
You want to dip?
want to have a sip. Sorry. Yeah,
You're gonna have a sip.
I want to have a
He's
sip.
he's gonna have a sip of monkey poo, guys. I'm not
Well,
gonna lie.
correction. It is coffee that's come from bowels of a monkey.
From a bowels at the bottom end of the ring hole of a bloody monkey bum.
Yeah, which looks like a cat more than it does a monkey. But yeah.
So we're drinking a cat monkey poo.
Yes. But when it comes to it, we will show you a percentage rate on who's going to be drinking it. Which I think, because obviously you've won that drill, you're going to have to be the first one to sup it at least.
That's cruel. That's cruel. You guys vote for me. 80% of you guys literally voted for me to drink the monkey poo.
I have actually got another one for next time, and I'm going to save that for probably for next one.
So what's the next one?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be strange.
You're making me drinking strange bloody drinks here. If I have a heart attack, I got no one here to help me, you know.
You ain't. Apparently, it's a very silky smooth taste to the bean.
Silky smooth taste.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. I love the way you're saying silky smooth, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So, I wonder where our mods are today, but
Don't know. Probably they probably fell asleep.
can't blame them. Tell you the truth, has it been raining up by you?
So yeah, over in Yorkshire area, yeah, it's been on and off. It's been nice, but then rain comes. Yeah, it's going to be like that now for quite a while.
No, because winter's coming, isn't it?
Miserable. And, yeah.
Winter's here, no? Winter's here.
Yes, and your favourite time of year, I believe.
What?
Have you actually got it up? Your tree?
I have not got my tree up yet. I slowly getting up. I'm just
You
like
slowly.
slowly. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start like building this slowly, you know, and then
Are
make it.
are you going to do one of them where you look at your tree, you move one branch, and you think that's it, me done for today. I'll
You
do
know, I
another
was
branch.
tempted. I was tempting to actually do a pre-record and literally break one tramp down, one town down, done, done, done. I was actually thinking of that. That's weird. We're connected massively.
Yeah, I can tell that's what you were. Go on, do it, dude. Do it. Why
Just
not?
do it. Why not just go one tramp, two tramp, three tramp, boom. Oh wait, I'll just leave it for the next day, next day, next day. You know, it's quite fun actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you're building, this is the best thing, okay, right, people. The best way to save money, if you don't want a Christmas tree this year, okay, you can either get stuff to put it on your wall. So you can make your own Christmas tree and put it on the wall. That is the cheapest ever saving bit of money you can ever see. Hey Lisa, how are you, darling?
And
Now
I
Lisa,
felt good.
Lisa, I'm actually gonna put your video up today.
Ooh, video.
It's gonna be a spirit. I need you guys to actually share the heck out of this live because I have got a little video to share. I'll send it to you, Phil, in a minute. Okay, right?
All right, cool.
I'll send it to you in a minute. So I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything, but this was created. This was done by a video camera in a garage, and basically Lisa courted an actual what we think is an ob because the way the ob actually swiveled in and out and through. Now, I looked into it a little bit more and I thought, hey, this could be an actual um form of
Like an entity or
yeah, it could be some sort of form entity. But I did question myself, like to the point, like, is it a bug or a fly? But the way it's done it, it stops and then swivels around like that. Why would a fly or a bug stop and then swivel around?
yeah, it is pretty strange that. Gotta
So
admit.
a flying bug doesn't do. Oh, should I just suddenly stop and then move it around? So we think, Impossible Mind, we think it could be a partner who died of a stroke, a heart attack, not a stroke, died of a heart attack. So I done multiple readings for Lisa, and
Yeah, she just said there, yeah. Stopped and turned.
yep, that's it. So give me 2 seconds. I think it's on my other account. So give me 2 seconds, and I'll send it to you. Scooby Ubby Doo, where are you? You got some work to do now. I know, I got nuts. So this was sent. She was umming and ahhing to send it to me because, you know, personal's personal. And where are you, Mr. Philip? Philip. Now, her sister is also known as a psychic medium as well.
All right, cool.
And she's seen some of my work for many years. I sent it to you, so if you want to bring it up and show it on the live in a minute. I didn't do anything because the reason why I didn't do anything is because, tell you the truth, I want it as natural as it possibly is. So she have given us consent, unwritten, unsigned, to own any copyrights and also to own it. But it says protected underneath of Entertainment DNTV channel. So we protect information, protect copy, and make sure it's all there. Lois Smith is the psychic. Oh, well. So, yeah. Have you seen her?
I'm just my computer is as slow as me today, so just bear with me.
If you need me to upload it onto StreamYard, we are a little bit behind with everything. We're not going to lie. We have been extremely busy and really, really trying to, yeah.
Right. Just trying to get it up on the screen. Oh, yeah, you can tell it's from a RAW file as well.
Yeah, it's from a raw file. It's all real.
Interesting. Right, I'll bring it up on screen.
Okay, so guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, just bear in mind, okay, right, what you're going to see is something white. Opinions are good. No, like, anything bad or calling anyone crazy. Just make you aware, this is real raw file, this is real camera, and this is no fake. This is in your garage. Okay, so Phil, if you can
Yeah.
play, please. So in about a couple of minutes, if you all can see like that is, it stops and then it moves around. So if you could play again so people can see it. Phil, follow with your arrow, please, on your screen when it goes around. And it's right there, and then it stops, and then turns back, and then around.
Yeah, it's like swivels, isn't it? Doesn't it?
Yeah, so a bug doesn't stop in places. A bug keeps carrying on and turn. A bug doesn't stop unless it's landed on the lens. The bugs does not stop. So, personally, in my opinion, I do 100% think it's an ob.
I can't stop it. Yeah. I hate that, mate. You know, they need to improve. They need to improve that on StreamYard.
They do, don't they? And also, hello, D. How you doing, darling? I hope work is fine. Thank you for coming on. Please shout it out far as wide. Give it out. We got no mods tonight, by the look of it, guys. So you need to help me tonight.
Hello to Charles Rudd as well, because I believe is.
I did say hello to him like loads of times.
Brilliant.
So I believe in a very, very strong term. I believe that's something like an identity, especially how it stops and then. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, like I say, I always find stuff like that fascinating because there's been a couple of videos that I've captured where I've found, you know, where orbs is acting in a way where you think, nah, it's just not normal. Especially look at them. Sometimes you can tell that there's like figure type, like piece of a garment or some sort is in it.
Do you know what I find very, very importantly though? Like with when we look at stuff closer, we do zoom in and look in really close. I couldn't see anything in the middle. Come work it out.
No, sometimes you don't find that. You know, sometimes it can be just a solid white mist. You know, just sometimes you do see something like with a little part of a face or
Something,
whatever.
isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen loads of videos with orbs in. It does. Orbs do get a bad rep though, don't they? Because
they do, because it's either a dust or a bug or something going on like that. Yeah, it is in the garage. It is dark, but then also we got to think of other terms. But that sort type of action, a dust doesn't stop or buzz around that. Dust just goes fall or spread. Okay,
with depends bugs, if a door's open or something. If wind blows.
Yeah.
It just goes one direction to either ceiling or floor.
The other bit is we got a photo I had from a pass, and we got. Have you still got that poster in your file, the one I sent you?
We'll have a look while we're talking, and if I do,
Okay, so this is ages ago, but I'm not allowed to show the kid's face on it. So if you can zoom it out and do your work. So this was in my old house, and we had a discussion. I spoken to my ex-wife about this, and we said, you know what, we're going to show this. We want your opinions on it. I personally think it's definitely something, but then because there's a certain amount of stuff by the side of it, it's weird on an angle.
Like you said, it can be questionable, but
Yeah.
yourself, I just think it's obviously a figure of face, but I will share screen.
So if we look, and is your arrows able to see it? If you look right there, it's a face right there. Now, here's something you guys need to know. This is not a doorway. This is a corner of a wall. This was a corner of the wall. I thought it was a doorway. It's the opposite round.
The objects around it there is there's like a bit of some clothes on the side, isn't there?
It's not closed.
Well, that looks like an hat.
It looks like something. It's his Frisbee right by there, and that's his. It was his play tent at the point.
Right.
That's coming out of a corner of a wall.
Yeah, that's it's very interesting.
So, you know, the interest of it. This was in my old place. This was. Oh, sorry, guys. You're gonna hear a bit of bleep.
Do you know what? What it also looks like to me?
What was that?
It looks like one of them dogs with a long nose.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm.
But we can see like two black eyes, a long nose, and there's the mouth.
Weird.
But the only thing I would say to all of you is the colors. Look at the colors around his eyes and his mouth. They different compared to all that. Now, other things weren't able to make that color. So it's down to you how you want to opinionate it.
We find it interesting, though, don't we?
Yeah, I find it very, very interesting. But this is going way back now. We're talking about way back. So, you know, and this is a good way to explain information about paranormal or supernatural, any form of identity. Now, that house we used to live in, when I first moved there, we left the recording on after we went out, and we heard a growl on an EVP record. So, you know, it tells me a lot of things about this place, where my old place is. But who knows? The supernatural world is very mystery and very understandable. And it can be unexplained words and unmarked words. But here's the thing. We rather show it and not, you know, we're not like anything out. We got a veteran paranormal investigator by the side of, wait, that, me here, right there.
Yeah.
Wait, there, yeah, there. It's really hard. Yeah. Yeah, you're the paranormal veteran because you've been doing it since 1997. I've been doing it since about 2010, 2011 properly. Come on screen 2017, really. So, you know, we've been doing it for a long time. And we call Phil and John Red Ridge Paranormal, veteran paranormal investigators, because they've been doing it for a pretty long time. I got a question for everyone. I'm gonna put in the rant and debate the king and queen of paranormal. Who is the king and queen?
Hmm. Do you know? Weirdly enough, even though I've spent enough all my time, in paranormal field, in background, because yourself, Drew. I'm not the type to put myself in front of a camera.
No, no, I know
I
that.
normally am behind it, and within all this, all the time that I've been interested in it, I've not watched many other lives.
You
Uh,
haven't watched any other lives?
Not really. No.
I seen some. I was in one today, and they were saying Lucifer was the king. Some sort of bunch of people. They were going around saying Lucifer was the king, and I was listening. They done their research. They know their research,
Hmm.
but I was thinking, damn, you know what you're doing there? You're trying to predict something. You're bringing negative into yourself. So, but I didn't mention anything. But some of the lives, it is some good people out there with some good education, knowledge.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, you most likely find that you're more experienced, seasoned people, ones that don't really go and do lives. You know, they
Yeah.
they don't like the fame as such. They just do what they want to do, and that's that.
That what most people are doing now these days, but is because they discover they can go live on TikTok and on there's all the other apps. They
Hmm.
think, well, because I'm live, you're not better than anything else, you know. But when you question by the experience or knowledge,
Hmm.
they either I know some of them are like, wow, okay, I cannot listen to you no more because I think you need to do a little bit more research into it. Only a little bit more, but then they get offended if we say that these days.
Yeah, I mean, there's a fine line between a ghost hunter and a paranormal investigator.
It's a
Uh,
very fun line.
in my opinion, when it comes to a paranormal investigator, to a lot of people find it quite boring because it's all about observing and not asking out, uh, looking at your environment and logging it and stuff. You probably find it. Quite a lot of people probably find that boring. Uh,
Do you know what I find a really hard expectation as paranormal and ghost huntings now? Is they've not really shown the evidence. They just go in live and then they're saying, oh, because I've done a live, that's my evidence.
mm,
They're not really leaving a blogging system for people to read up on where they got the information on. There's still some rare ones like that out there, but it's not as what it used to be like.
See, when I were with Project Reveal, when me and Lee started up Project Reveal years and years and years ago,
Yeah.
I started putting history and information at location in videos when we were editing them, and to my amazement, we didn't get many hits or many views because they thought it were boring, and that. Like I said, that most likely would have been more integral part of investigation is your history and your research that
I've,
you look up before you go to a place.
I think that's the word investigation, isn't it, really? In the word name. If I'm calling myself a paranormal
Yeah,
investigator, that word investigator entitles you to do your background research, your understanding of the title of the investigator side of it.
yeah.
It's and that's where a lot of um, paranormal team really get mixed up between actual television, social media, and that's where they really get it mixed up with. I've met some great people. I'm not gonna lie. I met some great people where they actually showed me the evidence and the archives. Um, Now I work with archives now. I link with the archives, as you know, and if I want something to really look into, my first rule is the location of the area, I want to know the history of it. I don't, but as a psychic medium, they can go back to their teams. I want my team to know the location, the history, the intel, as much as you can get, as much as you can give down. That information then goes into an archive block, and that archive block then, if anyone needs to see that archive block, you can share it with your local paranormal people or
Yeah.
the community of paranormal.
As a reference for people to use and get involved. That's the thing, though, isn't it? The old problem about it, really, isn't it? Is that everyone thinks it's a private thing. They find some information and they keep it to one side.
They're going against government stuff, but then when it comes to their stuff, they're very protective over it, and they shouldn't be. You call yourself paranormal and supernatural investigators, shouldn't be.
So, like Charles Wood said, I just investigate outside and I really enjoy it. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's fun. Enjoying an investigation is fun.
When I first started, don't get me wrong, no one really likes sometimes to be really cold, shivering, and whatsoever. But back then, I enjoyed it. That adventure being out in cold.
Just watching the view and enjoying the fresh air, just having the thrill for it, it's the best thing of life.
And have that paranormal hangover straight after.
Yeah, remember them nights? Remember them late nights we used to do back in the days?
Yeah, I can remember going up to Scotland, to Menzies Castle up at Scotland. It was around about, a 5-hour drive to get there. 5 hours back.
It's that venture, isn't it? On the road and just seeing certain sights as in the paranormal investigator.
Yeah, and most likely enjoyable bit is rocking up to it, getting yourself psyched out before you do your investigation.
But these modern days have really gone so, and I'm not putting them all down, okay, so don't take offensive, but it's gone silly. It's fighting about fame. It's about fighting being on Who's Live, and it's fighting about being a network. Paranormal, it's about history, investigating, having fun, finding evidence, proving it. That's what it is. And everyone forgetting what it's really about. That's what Paranormal Postmodern back in the days I was in was really about. No, because we're crazy and doing experiments and doing stuff to show you people. It's about the enjoyable with the people you like. It's about really proving the fact it could be dangerous, really dangerous as well. So bear in mind.
I've learned a lot of lessons myself from past.
That's it. And it's it. Phil, you're agreeing with a lot of things because you had it for a long time.
And I've had it where my foot's gone through a floor. I nearly could have gone through a floor. But that's my fault. I shouldn't have been in a building that were damaged. You know what I mean? These are dangers that you...
Do you think you should wear like safety gear when you outgo something and like...
Yeah. But back then, you weren't that bothered. Health and safety and all that. You weren't that bothered back then. But
that was back in the days.
Now I'm older and a little bit more wiser. I'm thinking, geez, why the hell did I do that for? That building could have been full of asbestos so that we're breathing in and all. You know what I mean? It's thinking about it now. It's a scary notation because everyone knows what asbestosis is like, especially.
If you get asbestos, it's going to kill you, and it's going to...
Yeah. And these are the dangers that you can put yourself into when you go to these locations. Even though they're good to go to and they're fun, but you just got to think a little bit more, haven't you?
I think that's it. I think it's like you got to think very positive. If you go something into abandoned buildings, think of the I can never say the name. The asbestos. Is that correct?
Asbestosis, asbestos. Yeah.
I think it's really important to have that safety equipment, wear certain masks to help you save. Steel toe caps or trainers, steel toe caps trainers now they got out. You know, if you go to abandoned locations, it could be dirt and eagles, glass, or it could be like a nail you probably missed seeing and your foot goes straight through it.
Yeah, tetanus. You get that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be do a lot of things. So I think a little bit like you are having fun, but also think about like your safety and the others around you. Because personally, talking about that, I've been dreading about talking this bit because I'm not only with you with this, we talked not long about it. Do you think it should be certificates involving paranormal and investigation? Now, we're not here to argue, but it is a rate and debate about it. So,
Right. So what I'll do is I'll bring that section up.
yeah, bring that section up then. In the comments, if you're watching, please put a comment what you think, what's your opinions, and just let us know what you think in mind to this, okay? It's not going to hurt. Please don't be rude and, disrespecting all minds. But do you think it should be qualifications as you do in private ghost hunts or as paranormal investigation when you go into people's houses? Because it is a very hard tail back tail on this. And I think it's a very, very good point. But it is open opinions. Just be nice to one and each other.
There's not
Okay.
much, it's kind of not that much in it, but then I do get both sides on this. So if you're a paranormal investigator, do you think you should have certificates to be involved when you do an investigation, private investigation? Uh, so yeah, I'll 2 secs.
You're going to zoom in, aren't you?
No, that's it. I can't really zoom in much.
Okay. So it states on there. What's the numbers on there?
Just trying to. Is that blown up on your end?
Yeah, it's slowly blowing up. It's done a little bit more better.
Right.
So
So yes, 42. No, 48. And 10% maybe.
So it's really interesting what people are saying and showing the choice. Like some are saying yes, some are saying no, maybe. Maybe it's very small. So a lot of people are agreeing with no. And I'm wondering why no in the big point when it comes to funability and also people with understandability. But maybe we could talk about that in a minute. And then yes, it's 42. But it's not much difference. I can see where the bits. Sure, why not? Anyway, Charles is saying this.
I think when it comes to this, uh, at least for health and safety reasons. So, for instance, so when you go to someone's house and you do an investigation, there's one thing you got to. What this is from how I probably do it. You got to think a client. You've got to then think of what their mental state's like. What's the surroundings and stuff like that. Now, if you just come out with, yeah, your house is haunted, you've got a demon, and then you leave the house, they could be scared. And you just don't know at that particular moment in time what they're going to do. Now, if there was some sort of course that you can do when it comes to mental health and psychology as such, like a paranormal psychology course or some sort, just to say that you know what to say and right words when you're in these situations, because there's been cases. You were saying, weren't there were a case that someone got prosecuted, didn't there?
Yeah, so it's been cases in the past, and when people say, "Oh no, they haven't," let's give you a understanding. A psychic medium woman was claiming to be a psychic medium, and she was saying, doing a reading one night for fun of it with this guy in a club, I think was just trying to get pulled, really. She predicted apparently this guy is going to die in 3 weeks or maybe in 3 months. I can't remember the exact story, but I seen it and I read about it and I heard about it as well. And she got prosecuted for it because it comes under manipulation and I can't remember the full word. It's like manipulation and mental health, something to do with mental health as well. But it's also the fear, the scare as well. Of this guy took serious. He spent all his money. He went to his family and he was wishing them luck and everything else. And he thought he was going to die. That week's come up, or that month's come up, and he survived it. And he really, really had emotional breakdown through it all. And while the woman got prosecuted, she got done for it. I think she had her own conversation. Then it was one case where the paranormal field actually, someone done a ghost hunt investigation in someone's house. And this is why we have insurance. But no need to have insurance. When you're doing certain cases, it's wording and then looking into it. And this is why I think qualifications are really important. I speak to a lot of friends of mine who actually worked in NHS for mental health. And even they get a bit concerned about it, like, because, people's mental health is very, very strong now, this modern day. This is 2024, not 1950s, not 1960s and 80s. This is
because of COVID, weren't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all to do to the thanks of the COVID situation as well. And, mental health is really high. So a lot of people either study psychology and got qualifications in psychology. You could do parapsychology as well. There's courses out there. But don't let people put you down. If you want them qualifications like certificates behind you, there's John. Look, your message all over the Facebook now, bro. People can read that, man.
That's because I was sharing the screen and it's popped up.
Is there nothing bad on there? Because, and people gets the wrong story.
No, there's no bad.
Okay. So,
I've put you off now, haven't I?
Maybe. Shit. So yeah, that's why, as a paranormal investigator, be careful when you're doing people's houses or doing something. You can sit there and laugh and say, oh, no, I don't need all this. But seriously, take in consideration about, like, they can sue, they can prosecute if they want to. And it does. If they go for an assessment, under a mental health assessment, and it comes back, well, no, this client of mine actually is being mentally hurt due to your investigations or due to your predictions or due to something, then once again, paranormal field's going to have a bad name again. It's already got a bad name for the behavior of it.
Yeah. It's not just that. I think Robbie Crossan did
a good one there as well. He said about DBS.
Yeah.
He thinks people should have DBS.
Yeah, a DBS certificate for when you're doing, for doing events and when you go to someone's house, I'd say.
But there's been a few cases where it's not putting the paranormal field down too much. But it's been a few cases where there actually has been the wrong ones involved. And when we mean wrong ones, they got, like,
bad names against them.
Yeah. Really bad things. Make sure, if you're going to take in private investigations to anyone out there, make sure they got a clean DBS. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they got something behind them when they're doing something. Because you don't know who you're exactly letting in the house. And that's me not slacking them down. That's me saying, stop being silly, Paranormal Field, and start looking at being safe a little bit. Because I'm begging you as a Paranormal Field, and how many times I'm going to beg and keep carrying on, you don't know who you are letting in your house.
Mm.
And it's been a few cases. I'm happy to speak to the paedophile hunters to name some of them naughty wrong ones out. I'm happy to speak to them to tell them who was in the paranormal field doing paranormal investigating. I'm happy to get them files put all on social media so then you guys can keep paranormal and people's house safe. That's all I'm asking. Keep it safe.
Say do. True.
It's down to you if you want to ghost hunt and do private investigations. Look who you having in your house.
On a happy note, though, Soul Wolf Nightmare is starting to grow a little bit more strong now, isn't it?
It's starting to get very strong. TikTok, it's massively getting quickly strong. We can't believe it. We already hit over 800 already. Like, we ain't done one single investigation yet. We're planning to come back. But first, we're doing everything behind us to keep us safe. So, we want to give people actual full people's knowing whoever goes into their house or whatever. But that's what we're doing it. And the one we are planning.
And as you mentioned before, when it comes to certificates,
yeah,
you did do a mediumship one, didn't you, as well? You did your herbalism, your mediumship one.
Yep, I done herbalism, meditation. I got a CBD meditation certificate, a international demonology certificate, and I also got meditation, demonologist, mediumship certificate, and a few others. I got a few others.
And it's good that you're doing that because it shows that you're reading up and you're studying it. So I know that there's been some confusion over CPD certificates, hasn't there? Now,
there's been a lot.
You know, I looked up the definition of a demonologist, and there ain't actually any certified board type of award there. Ultimately, to say you're a demonologist.
Mm-hmm.
Only that a demonologist is a person that looks into demons. So a good thing is when you have these CPD certificates, it shows people that you are actually looking into it and you've answered a board questions that's been certified. So that's why it's good to have these certificates in background because then at least you know at least something about it and that you've learned it and researched it.
See, that's the thing. When it comes to CPT, you're learning a knowledge. And I don't know why everyone is kicking off about the fact if you do CPT, it's not a certificate. It's learning the knowledge. It's understanding. You're looking into it.
I could break it down easy for folk. It's like saying this. Let's say I'm a fully fledged demonologist. Okay, and I research demons and everything. Okay, so where's your evidence? I ain't got none. Now, if you've got a CPD, that means that there's a body, a certified body, right, that said that you have looked into it because I've cross-checked it and you've got a tick to say that you've looked into it. So when you've got a CPD certificate, it means that you actually have looked into it and you've answered the questions right. So that's basically what it is.
And that's it. That really is.
It means that you've looked into it and you've answered your questions right and passed. So I could easily now, at least with ease, and think Drew Nicholas has actually looked into demonology, not just said it and not produced any evidence.
So the ones who are actually saying they're demonologists, do you think they should produce a solid standard, something behind them?
Yeah, I mean, solidly is when the part of the Vatican system, and they've got certified from them. Really, demonologists sometimes don't get involved with exorcisms, and they're there purely
They
for
don't.
research. Which then it's hard to prove. Then that are they or they're not, unless they do something like that and say, "Well, yeah, okay, you are." And you've got evidence to prove it because there's been a body of people that said, yeah, you've looked into it and you know your stuff.
Being interesting to hey Nikki, how you doing, sweetie? It'd be what else? Let's see. And that I know you, Nikki, don't I? Oh yeah. Hey Nick. So it's really interesting about like the fact like a lot of people stated about the demon knowledge stuff. My other new team member, which is Dan, and Danny's going to be taking it up very soon, which you guys will get to meet on the NTV in a couple of weeks with me and Philip. We're going to be interviewing them and ask them why they got the interest in of being into a paranormal team and why the understanding so further on. I know the actual why, but give you guys an understanding why they choose to come involved.
Oh, I'm doing absolutely brilliant, especially in a bit when I have a mince pie and a coffee.
Oh, wait, have you got mince pies tonight?
I have indeed.
You actually went out and bought mince pie?
Yeah. The thing is, you kept on mentioning mince pies last week, and it's been bugging me all up to today. And I thought, I can't. I've just got to get in, and I've got to get some mince pies.
Yo, do you want to tell everyone what I usually do with my drinks and food? Like, give them. Oh, my favorite, Nikki, I tell you what, you're in the right life. If it's your favorite, darling,
you know what I'm
done.
actually guilty of? Do you know, I used to go to Costco. There's a big warehouse thing in Sheffield. I used to get that mincemeat that's in pie. In big jars. I used to have a big spoonful of that every day.
Oh, you're a good man. You're a good man. He's a good man, he is, Phil. So, Phil, do me a...
Oh, go on. Yeah, sorry.
Do me a sorry. Tell everyone at this time of year, what do I do? Every year, this time of the year, what I do. But if you really guys want to hear something I do with my food and drinks, he will let you tell you. And I even got Linlaw making hot chocolate. Lintel.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about yours, though, Drew? It's not an instant. It's not made by instant stuff. It's actually melted chocolate into it. That's within milk. Yeah, it's nice.
Now,
I just imagine that taster a Lindor ball melted in some hot milk.
Oh. You put it in hot chocolate, okay, right? You spin it around, you leave it for a second. Boom, you have got the mintiest hot chocolate on the planet, or a flavor normal chocolate.
And I just want to bathe in it. It sounds that nice.
He drank it so much, okay, right? Last year, no, the year before that, didn't it? You drank it so much, didn't you?
Probably that's why I've put on a 2 stone now and I can't get rid of it. So I blame you, Drew.
So I come up with a lot of hot chocolate drinks and a lot of food mixing. And when it comes to mince pie, I've already had a mince pie when I first brought them out on the shelf. I already had it this year, first time when I brought them on the shelf. I bought mince pies from Aldi's and they won.
That's really good. That's probably one of the luckiest mince pie packet that you could ever get.
Do me a favor, tip me. Give me some cash. No, I'm joking. Don't. I'm not like that.
250 quid. Get it in.
From in 2 rides. I love
Costco.
Costa.
Yeah, it's good place. I always go, and like I say, oof, yeah, I hadn't done that method for ages though, Drew. Where I get that big tub and I'm like eating it.
No, you need to do it. I know, me and you, Christmas time. How's about this? Christmas time, me and you sit on the live and we grab a jar on live, get everyone to do it, and munch one on the live. I fucking would.
It's like that though, isn't it? I would have thought mince pies would have been like fruitcake. Not a lot of people like fruitcake, do they?
No, not many people do, but I like my fruitcake because I'm a fruit anyway.
See, best part of it though, I don't think fruitcake will be any good if it didn't have icing. It's got to have icing.
Yeah, but it's that stuff that makes me really hyper in there. And I tell you what, about Costa and about hot drinks, okay, right? I think it was Greg's who done last year's best on Christmas time, okay? Last year, best. But what they should really be doing this year is pumpkin hot chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. See, what is it now? Costa Coffee. Yeah, Costa. They do a mean pumpkin coffee.
They do mean pumpkin
but,
coffee.
But it's not made with, it's pumpkin spice. So, yeah, I get you if they had actual pumpkin in it. Infused pumpkin.
I'm not going to lie, though. I am hungry for it.
Well, I love stale cake.
That's what our fruit cake is, isn't it? Stale cake,
yeah,
isn't it?
I normally have it though where it's moist in the middle. I like moist cake, so I don't like it stale.
Careful what you're saying, bro. It's not that time yet.
No way. I'm just saying. I like.
He's saying the word moist, everyone. No, shoot.
There's no wrong with me saying moist, surely.
It is something wrong with moist because everyone. Go,
yeah.
Dude. You know, if you say moist on TikTok, you get banned, bro. Like, legit.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Really? You get banned if you said moist?
Yes, they banned you too many times. They'll ban you. Or some sort of like, it's like certain things on TikTok you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to smoke on TikTok. You're not allowed to drink on TikTok. You're not allowed to say certain things. But if it comes 9 o'clock, right? If we do show at one point at 9 o'clock, I could say the words I could say. But oh my god, you're not even allowed to say the blue waffle.
What's a blue waffle?
You're
gonna have to tell me later.
Look it up. Just have a little look. Don't share the screen. Have a little look. Just type it in. He's gonna type it in. You're gonna type it in.
Blue waffle. I'm guessing your waffles, your member.
Just type in blue waffle. Just type it in. He doesn't know what blue waffle is, and I'm dying to laugh.
It's a disease.
It's a disease in a certain place.
Right. Right, I'm guessing. Oh, I don't want to guess. Yeah, I get you.
You get it?
It's an internet.
That's what a blue waffle is.
And it's not a real disease, though, is it? Apparently.
It's not a real disease, but it's like not far from gout and that's our behavior.
Yeah, it's not something that you want to.
Too much of it and too much
it's
of
not something that you want to taste or touch or look at, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, I get you.
I didn't know you not. No. How did you not know? You not know?
I'm not hip. I'm not hip or cool. You know, I'm getting old. I don't know what a bloody blue.
Yeah, but you're about my age.
Yeah, but I'm old at heart. You know what I mean?
I can't believe you did not know about blue waffle. For God's sake, man.
I was thinking some sort of Smurf term at first, but
What's wrong with you, Phil? It's just a moment of you, this is. Now you can't even say Smurf, because if you say someone looks like a blue Smurf, then that's a moment of fucking saying it, well, okay, you're looking like a blue Smurf. That's just offensive, man. That's guys. My bro is that
is
old.
it me now saying Smurf? Now me saying a Smurf is wrong. I can't say moist and I can't say Smurf. Oh my gosh, what will come to?
Well, if you go on TikTok, you can say, but on your, well, you never know what bloody happens on you.
Oh no, it amazes me. Some words you can't really say because you get banned or something. That's crazy.
It's some stuff like it's on TikTok. Like you can't even do much on it, okay, right? Even I'll give you a laugh. One of our friends, okay, right, had play toys.
Yeah.
And they showed it on live there. Instant banned. Bam, gone. Taken down.
Right, yeah. Well,
even if it was after Watershed, they've done it after Watershed. But they're still going instant banned. Yeah, they're still going instant banned.
That's crazy.
I know. So social media is starting to break laws because after 9 o'clock, it states in entertainment industries and on social media, if you're on TV or public platform, you're streaming it live, after 9 o'clock, your watersheds are down, so you can say anything. Anything after 9 o'clock. And it does state that.
See, I would have thought, though, you could spin it and say that it's a sex educational...
I've done that before. They still took people down.
It's like saying this over could be it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, let's have a look at
that. That's an over.
Yeah, but turn it around.
Yeah, I get you. It's a drinking thing. Yeah. Are you all right there? Oh no, I've got you now, Anna Drew. That's it.
Oh fucking hell!
Every time you see me now with this,
I'm gonna think you're doing something really bad. Don't forget.
I'm all innocent in this. Really, I am.
I can't take this no more. I really can't. Do you know what? That would be a very useful equipment. I give you that.
Do you want to know the best thing about this?
What?
It don't work. Don't function.
And he's beating it off. Oh my god. Do you know when they all say, Drew, you gotta act very tidy and professional on live air? Do you know what? I can actually say this. It's a reason why it's called entertainment. Because of this.
I could go on all night, to be honest. But I am a dry type of person. Even though I do like moist things.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god.
Right. It's actually coming to time, bro.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I can say, I absolutely say to every single one of you who's watching tonight, thank you for being there. It's been a late notice. Usually we do a poster. We usually get
Sorry.
Why do you do this? Why?
You start to do it.
Just go. So, yeah, guys. The paranormal. Thank you. Please don't get upset for what I said, and please don't whinge about it. Just have a think of the opinions. What we're trying to give you awareness out there. You know, a lot of people probably say I'm whinging and moaning, but I actually not. All I want to do is make sure you're safe and the public is safe, and that's all I care about. So, you know, that's the main thing. So, sadly, it's the end of the live with his Philip's little toy on his table. And maybe we should be coming back on. I will be broadcasting my interview with the story about my mental health story. We will be doing something special with that because I think there's awareness needs to be made with mental health. I will be looking into that for the next show. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to quickly say goodbye to you guys and thank you. Get off your settees, get off the laptops and mobiles, go and do what you need to do, or go on TikTok, whatever which way. I'll be on TikTok tonight. If you want to find me on TikTok, it's Entertainment DNTV channel. Just find me on there as usual. I'm usually having banter again, bollock that. It's one of them two. I don't know. I'm just entertaining. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for Phil. Have a great night, Phil, and keep it safe. And get them flaming mince pies down you gob, or I'll shove one into you next time.
I'm definitely going to have a moist mince pie.
Moist mince pie. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. I'm going to say good night from me.
Bye.
Good night from Mr. Phil. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew and Phil is now
getting his toys out.
Building.